Hasn't come up yet. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's a good picture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, somebody else is watching.
Hello. I'm just sharing it for you more.
Okay.
I can't spell this.
Just waiting to see if anybody else joins before I start. No, the other person's gone again now.
Right.
Give it a couple more minutes.
I've shared everywhere.
Oh, I can see you're sharing, Daisy.
I've shared it in every group and Facebook page.
I hate waiting to see if anyone joins. It's silent.
Oh, someone else is watching.
Okay. We'll give it till 5 past and then we'll start. I don't know who the second person is. Oh, somebody else is on too. There's 3 of you. Say hello so I can see you. Hayley Cox is watching. Good evening, Hayley. I'm just waiting to see if anybody else wants to join. If not, I'll just get started. Doing my daughter's nails today, and I just thought I'd show everybody what I've done on the other hand.
Had people in it as well.
AJ. Hi, AJ. All right, we've got a few on now, so we'll get started. Right, so earlier today, I did Daisy's other hand. So if we put Daisy's hand into shot, and so you can see what I've done. So I'm just going to do the other hand, and I just thought I might as well do it on a live.
Tanika said, hey.
Hi, Tanika. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. All right, so
Dad said hi.
he's only in the other room. Okay, so we'll start away. So I'm just going to spray my white. It's a lint-free white cloth that I've got. I buy it through my husband's work, and I spray it with water to catch the dust.
Sarah Rees said hi, Mel and Daisy.
Hi. Right, so I've prepped, if we put Daisy's hand underneath, I've prepped 4 of the fingers, and I've just left this one so I can show you how I do it. Otherwise it gets a bit boring sitting there watching them all be done. So I just thought I'd show you one, and then I'll do the design. Okay, so I've got this drill bit, quite a harsh one, but it's really good if you need to get rid of clear acrylic. Right, so Daisy will tell me if we've gone out of shot or anything. So it cuts through really quickly. It's brilliant. She's having them a bit shorter this time. Obviously, if you're not very comfortable using such harsh grits, don't use them, you know, because you can hurt yourself or your customer. But, you know, I'm not too bad with them, so what I do is I file it. I always work on top of a clear base, so I can file down to the clear base, which means that I don't have to keep going over the same bit of nail. It protects the nails.
Oh, Nan said hi, you two. Love you both.
Hi.
Love you too, Nan.
Okay, so the next bit I'm going to do, you know, I've tried to be organised tonight, and is that the one? I've got another one on the lurk somewhere. Oh well. Okay, it's a sanding bit. So it's like a 180. And I'm using this one on a lower speed. And I'm basically just going around the edges with this one, and a little bit onto the new nail just to scuff it. Oh, I just need to turn Daisy's hand that way. Okay, and then I use, there it is, there, look, I knew I had another one on the go. I'm so disorganised. I've become a dither as I've got older. Okay, so I'm using this bit next, like a cone bit, like a red banding, and basically I'm going to use it to lift up the cuticle skin. Okay, and we're doing it in circular motions. There we go. And it gets rid of, lifts it all up for me. So who's taking bookings now? Now we've got a date. Okay, just making sure I've got all that, getting all those side walls, all the nooks and crannies, because they're the bits that make your nails lift if you don't get it done right. Okay, and then I'm going to use this bit. Again, it's like a red band. It's on cuticle, so it's tender. You don't want to be using harsh grits on tender. So I'll get off what I can with this, and then I'll go around with my nippers afterwards. Again, in circular motions, not sweeping. Seems really quiet. We've just had to turn the radio off, because you're not allowed to have the radio on, are you, while you're doing a live? Just got a bit of hard skin there. Let's get rid of that. There we go. Okay. And then what I do is I brush it. Get rid of the dust. Always give it a good old dust before you start nipping, so you can see exactly what you're doing. And people that have got tender cuticles, I tend to not take too much off to begin with. If there's still some left at the end, I'll take it then, but I'll take some of it back. Daisy's been naughty. She's been cleaning without gloves. And there's just a bit there. Okay. Just going to fold my tissue over, get rid of the dust. I'm going to cleanse. So the cleanser I'm using is SBD.
You could have just put in boys to bed.
Okay. So I'm using SBD cleanser. Okay. So tonight I've got a trial kit in of Rachel Wilder's products. So we've got her dehydrator and her primer. Okay. So you're just dehydrating the bit of exposed of new nail. There's no need to do it all. And the same with the primer. See, this bit's a bit boring, you see, so I just figured we'll just show you one nail and then you won't be bored silly. I'm just going to use some of her clear. I've only got little trial pots. I always buy trial sets to see how I get on with things. So basically all I'm going to do is just put a bit of clear in to create a base. And here's the monomer. Can we see? So I only need a little bit. Okay, just let that dry for a minute. And then what I do is I file it into shape ready. So when it comes to the end, you haven't got lots of filing to do or anything. It's already done. You don't waste product that way. I find it better that way. So that's what I try and do. Just got to wait for that to dry. It's the trouble when it's just one nail. It's like waiting for a kettle. So what have everyone been up to? Anything? Anything interesting? Not that we can go very far still, can we?
You've got a job at Sainsbury's.
Yeah.
That's how exciting my week's been.
I've been doing some orders. Oh, I could show you those while I'm waiting for the nail to dry. So I've started decorating things. See, boredom. So I've started doing these sorts of things. There are pens. So I did these 3 today. This is what I do to cure my boredom. And I've made roses, rings. There's another one, an order. I've done a red one. And I've done a brooch.
Very clever. Just to
keep myself busy. Otherwise I get fed up. Okay, so I'm just literally going to shape it like I've shaped the others. So Daisy wanted something black this time. We saw a couple of different sets that she quite liked, and I've just made my own set out of, you know, inspiration from some other bits and pieces. Remembering to keep my files straight to create my side walls. So when you're doing a shape like this, always remember, even with a square, taper it more than you want to, because if you're using coloured acrylic, it will add bulk. So then you'll get the width that you're looking for, rather than an extra wide one that you end up having to file more. And then you could file away your coloured acrylic. I made that mistake to begin with when I first learnt. So we'll learn from our mistakes. No one talking tonight?
I don't know. Well, Sarah said absolutely nothing, cooking and eating, and said they look lush. Those, I think.
Yeah. I've been really good. I've lost nearly 2 stone in weight. And I'm so chuffed. I took my sugar level today because I'm diabetic. And I'm not taking medication at the moment. And 5.7. Go me.
And that was after eating dinner.
So I'm really chuffed with myself at the moment. Okay, that's about right. Okay, so what I tend to do is I use IPA. I spray my brush. It's a plastic brush, and then wipe the nails, and it gets rid of any loose dust. Okay, let me just fold my bit on. I've got a bit of a routine going. It encapsulate the dust. Oh, bloody dust. So, got a couple of French ones to do. So, Daisy has chosen apricot. Rachel Wilder's apricot, excuse me. I think I washed my dinner too much. Okie doke. So. Okay. So, nice bead. And you put it in place where you want it to be. Get rid of the powder. Always wipe your brush. What? I'm doing it on the right finger.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Daisy's trying to confuse me.
I thought we were making it the same as the other hand.
It is the same. Your ring finger.
Oh.
Oh my
It's 'cause
god.
I'm looking at it this way. I'm getting confused.
Oh.
Sorry, I had a bit of a blonde moment.
No, it's not hard to confuse me at the moment.
I'm confusing myself.
So. Didn't talk through that now because you... Never mind.
Sorry.
That's all right. So it's all about patting them. It's quite a nice colour, this apricot.
I like it.
Put a bit on the back. So when you are doing a French and you're creating a smile line, you need to create a cliff, wall, whatever you want to call it.
Adela said, "Hey, Mo, how are you?"
I'm okay. Is that Adela, Adela?
Yeah.
Hi, darling. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages. Actually, I've not seen anybody in ages, but...
My 4 walls in my bedroom.
Okay. So when I'm doing a French, I always do the smile lines first, so they can be drying, ready for me to finalise with the file while I'm doing the other nails. So I place the bead on, wipe my brush, and then push it into the nail bed. You know, push it in. Make it adhere to it properly. You know, otherwise, you know, it's just sitting there, isn't it? And, you know, you wait until it goes a bit matte looking, and it becomes mouldable then, and you can put it in the shape you want. So, Push up to the cuticle and pull down.
Yeah, Adela said she's not too bad. She's getting fed up with lockdown, but she loves your green nails.
Oh, thank you. Do you know what? I just thought I'm going to do something nice and cheerful and happy looking because fed up.
And Carol Bray said evening.
Evening. So let me look at that one. Yeah, pretty much the same. Look from the side. Do with just a bit there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave those to set while I start, there it is, on the other ones. I have to put lids on everything because I've got a bit of knocking everything over. Right, so I'm using these two, this gold and this black. I have absolutely no idea what brand they are or where I got them from. So I can't tell you that, I'm so sorry. I just don't know where I got them from.
Adele asked how everything with your health is going.
Do you know what? It had been really pants, really pants. And then December, I took it into my own hands and started on my Juice Plus journey. And I'm getting a lot better. I don't have to take my diabetic medication anymore. I've got more energy. I sleep better. My hair's better. My skin's better. I just overall feel and look better. And I've lost nearly 2 stone in weight. So, you know, I've still got a couple of dodgy bits. You know, I'm never going to be perfectly healthy. But I'm 100% better than what I was. Right, so this one, show me your pinky. It's a black one. So when you're using coloured acrylics, use them more like a paint. And then you don't end up with, don't end up with really thick chunky nails. How's your little one, Adela? Okay, so it's all just patting and walking and just realised I'm using the wrong monomer. I have 2 separate dishes, one for colours and one for the clear. Okay, just going to change that over. I don't. Otherwise, your clear is not clear. It goes murky if you use the same monomer.
Riley's 3 this year.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't time fly?
He's so cute.
Okay, so that's the black on. Making sure it's all nice and flush. And then Daisy likes some gold chips, so which are in my tub. Look, my tub of many things, and we're using this one. If I just leave that over there.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna pick a few chips up with my brush. What I do is I pick a few up and then I put it onto the tissue, and then I can pick out the ones that I want. Because you don't want big bits. Because I only want to put little bits on. Okay, so that's that one done. I'm going to let that set for a minute and come back to that. What's on your middle finger? On your... Okay, so this one. I think that's too much black. It is. Hang on, bear with me. I've picked up too much. Put that down there. Okay. So again, make it nice and flush. Okay, and then I'm creating a line. It's still a bit too big, but never mind. I'll just file some of that away. Okay, and then the gold. Butt it up to the black. Okay. Just going to put a little bit more on than that. There we go. That's my dog snoring. I've got a beauty bed up, and underneath the beauty bed I've got an old quilt with a blanket, and all 4 of the dogs sleep there while I work. Come back to that one. Show me your thumb. Oh yeah. I can never remember what I've done. So has anyone made any plans because of the, you know, things being allowed to start going back to normal a little bit? So I'm just sweeping a nice long line across there. And then we use the gold.
I've booked the 21st of June off.
Have you?
No, I'm joking. It's in my diary though.
Do you know it won't be any different for me because I don't go out anyway. The only difference would be that, no, I'll be on my own at home again. Nobody be here. Oh, sad time.
Poor mum.
Sad times.
You probably love it, really.
Sometimes. I enjoy the peace. But, you know, I normally have my customers, don't I?
Yeah.
So they keep me company and chat away. It's like a coffee day or coffee morning when my customers come in. Okay, so that's what we're doing with that. Okay. So let me move that out of the way for a minute. Let me get my clear and encapsulate the...
Dara said she hopes to take Riley swimming and to play areas like clambers. We will come and see you.
Yeah. As I say, I've not seen you for a long time.
I haven't either, actually.
But as I said, I've not really seen anybody anyway, so it makes a difference. It'd be just nice to have the choice if we want to go out. But you've stuck your finger in all the blooming glitter. Honestly, don't do family's nails. They're a pain in the bum. Right. I'm really in love with this clear because it's clear. The other one that I had that I was using just kept coming out slightly murky, and I just wasn't quite clear enough for me. So I trialled this one out, and I'm quite happy with this one.
They look nice.
You think I've got clear acrylic on top of my orange one and that you can see in the picture. You would never think so. So he's going upstairs. Okay, so I'm looking from the side to make sure I've got enough. I'm just going to put a tad more here. I always put a little bit too much than I need to allow for my filing. I know it seems a bit backward, but that's just the way I prefer to do it. Right, so on these other two, we had a bloody nightmare earlier. Do you know what? Striping tape is a no-go. So I had this, let me just get it for you. I had these, and I tried to use it on her nails. Don't stick. I tried sticking it with gem glue, foil glue, nothing. Absolutely.
You even tried to put acrylic
yeah,
down. And,
nothing. Nothing stick. It doesn't stick. So what we've done instead is I'm using an SBD foil glue, and I'm going to use a little striping, like an art brush. It's probably seen better days. And I'm just going to draw a nice little line. So we use foil instead. We were going to do the other one, as I say, but wouldn't go. I faffed and faffed.
Adela asked how Rosie is.
She's all right.
Yeah. Wouldn't say she's been too bad.
She has her moments, like most kids, but she's doing okay. You know, she's 11 coming on 18.
11, as I say.
Oh, I just dropped that. Take that off and start again.
You don't want that bit anyway.
No. Okay. And I'm doing a line across here. Is that the bath water?
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a bath. All right, put that in the lamp for me. My husband's running the bath water, and I asked him to wait.
Sorry, I'm dyslexic, so I can't read people's names half the time.
Who am I looking at? Nusha?
Yeah.
Hi, Nusha. She's the lady I buy all my stickers from.
Oh. Sorry, I can't. I'm so bad at pronouncing words.
So we're just waiting for that to cure, or I could put the lid back on before I knock it. Knock everything, me. Dropped a whole pot of silver chrome powder on the floor the other day, or last week rather. Cost me £10 for that pot, all on the floor.
Shame.
Yeah. And the temptation to try and sweep it up and put it back in the pot is really immense, but you know you can't do it. There you go, bring it out for me. Okay, so we're just going to put a bit of foil on. And this one. Come do this way. I'm all fingers and thumbs because of my long nails. I had short nails for a year and I went long again, and I'm struggling a little. Okay, so can you see?
If it focuses, there you go.
And actually I was a bit worried that it wasn't going to look nice because it's not pristine straight line. And if I concentrate really hard I can do them. But actually I think it looks really cool that it's a little bit different. So we'll encapsulate those.
We open back up on the 12th of April, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you message Sarah, I think she's got like waiting lists or something. Yeah. She'll let you know.
Can't believe he's running the bath. It's giving me the ump. Some of that foil came off. I might have to put that on afterwards. That's the trouble, isn't it? None of us have been able to have anything done. No hair, no nothing. Yet the footballers, I noticed last night, all had good hairdos. I'd like to know how they're getting their hairs done. Could just do with just a bit more. So what's the first thing everybody's going to do when they can, you know, everything starts opening up? I'm so sorry, that's my dog. It's not a motorbike, that's my dog snoring. Sounds like a motorbike, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't he funny? Can you hear it? Can they hear him?
I don't know.
We'll kick him out next time.
Tanika said she's going to see family.
Yeah. I don't have any family to go and see. Okay, right, so we've done those. I'm going to have to go over and do that bit again, so let this come off.
I know.
Right, so I'm just going to move everything out of the way again. And I'm just going to refine my smile lines.
So I'm reading the comments.
So keep your fowl up flat, like this. No tilting it either way, otherwise you'll have an angled edge and you don't want that.
Is it Nusha?
Who? Nusha.
Nusha. She said, seeing my daughter and going to the pub, Tanika and friends. And Adela put lunch date with David and Riley. I think. Sarah put have our Christmas with my dad.
Oh, bless.
Tanika said you can't hear Scooby.
Oh, you can't?
No.
He's really loud in here. But he sounds like a motorbike. So look, so I'm doing like a swinging action to create my curve, my smile. Yeah, so I've got one orange nails and one green nails. Bit boring having it the same, isn't it?
Yeah, poor Scooby. He's got Pug and Shih Tzus in him, which both have breathing issues.
Oh, he's terrible. He snores so bad. Just going to give that a clean. Right, which way round did I do it, Daisy? Okay. So the black. Get my little brush. For this one, I'm using a little brush. A little size 8. What's that? The SBD brushes. So on this one, can I have a look at your fingers again?
Yep, sorry, I was just reading the comments.
This one is black around the smile line.
Nusha said, I don't normally watch lives, but you're definitely giving me the bug to try again.
Do you know what? It's been because it's trying to keep your hand in, and I just thought, oh, do you know what? I'm doing her nails. Let's go on live, and you know, because I've seen quite a few nail techs saying they've lost their mojo, and you know, I was a little bit the same. So it's best to try and get yourself back in the mood, you know. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it goes over the edge of the smile line, because you're filing it anyway. So on this one, I am putting a bit here. Okay. Okay, let's go back to this one. Move the black out of the way. Get my chips.
Oh, I didn't see that one. To me, it's a perfect smile as always.
Thank you. It's not, doesn't always come out perfect, but I do try.
I didn't see that. Come on, chill in there.
Right, so put a bit of clear on. Pick up my flakes and put them on. I'm surprised you can't hear him, you know. He's proper loud.
Bless Scooby. This makes me laugh. I don't know why.
My poor husband, oh well actually my poor children, my poor daughters, I've got sleep apnea, so I snore loud enough to shake the house down. And we've got Scooby that snores and my husband snores. So yeah, it's like an orchestra going off in my bedroom.
What did Chris say?
I'm a dinosaur.
He said
Her ex-boyfriend
said it sounded like there was pterodactyls in Mum and Dad's bedroom. Oh, I don't think he's ever going to live that down.
Bloody dinosaur. I'll give him dinosaurs.
Nisha said, I'm sat going through all the new nail stickers. More to show you.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Not she hasn't got enough. Just got rid of some, haven't we?
Yeah, I didn't use those ones.
No.
So I'm just going to get a bit of the gold and put it around the smile line. Make sure you go right into the nook of your wings of your smile line.
Adele says you can hear him and she thought it was a radiator fan.
No, that's the dog. Telling you. He's really loud. Bless us too much. Bless him. He's so cute. I just want to put a bit more black there. Can't see it.
Yeah, she said she's got loads. As in your stickers.
All right. I put the other lot away today. Some of them don't fit in my pouch. I have to cut around them. Try and cut them in half.
And that
Can you
is
keep it?
short.
You keep still.
Yeah, sorry, because we wasn't in.
Odd. Let's put a bit more there. Sorry, I wasn't happy with the black. Fussy. I'm fussy. Okay. Let me just put lids on. And then I can encapsulate those. And then we can have file. Has anyone been doing nails or anything to keep their hand in? I finally gave in and done mine. It's only because I caught one and it started lifting. I'm just going to fold that over. See, I've got my funny twerk.
Yeah. Gets smaller each time.
Yeah, but by the end of it, it's all nice and tidy.
Yeah.
And I'll just whop it in the bin. So I'm just going to encapsulate the ends with the clear. Oh my God. That is so bad.
Look at him laying there like that.
Is he on his back?
Yeah.
Oh, he's on his back with all his legs in the air.
He looks so peaceful.
I didn't think about him going live. I'll have to kick him out next time.
Adela says I still have the vision of Jay falling in the pond. I laugh every time.
All right, yeah.
Bless little Jay. He's so funny.
I've got this monstrosity of a pond in my garden. So it's a rented house and we're not allowed to get rid of the pond. It takes up, it's enormous. And they told us it didn't have any fish. It's got about 20.
Poor little Jay. Before we knew it, he got up there and just yeet straight into the pond.
Remember Hunter?
Yeah, he went in the pond as well.
Yeah.
It's a fascination, maybe.
It looks like grass because we've got all that green stuff on it.
I think that's what Jay's issue was. Maybe he thought it was grass.
But we haven't got anywhere to have a power supply to it for a pump anymore. So it's got all that algae crap over it. It's minging. Bloody landlords.
That Carol lady said I've done a salon friendly art course with Kathy Allen.
All right.
I think that's his name.
What? For people to pay to do? I was going to do it and I didn't get round to sorting it out, so I didn't bother. I was going to make some up, but lazy. It's trouble, isn't it? When you're not busy, get lazy. Well, I do anyway.
I do.
Okay. So remembering when you're encapsulated to try and keep your shape. I just
Tell him that you're right there, Scoops.
Oh, does he sound bad?
He's getting louder, isn't he?
God, dearie me.
Scooby.
I'll leave him. Oh, he's gone on his side now. He might not be quite so loud. No, that didn't work. Everybody be talking about the now tech with the snoring dog in the background. Okay, so I'm just literally moving everything out of my way before I knock it all off.
Yeah, Carol said it was really good.
So,
that course.
All right. So did you do the course then, or is it your course that you've made?
I think she did it.
Okay.
The art course with Kathy Allen.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Tanika says she can hear him now. And David, Adela's partner, thought it was her.
Yeah. I'm just getting bits out of my way. Oh, I missed. Honest to God.
Mum's eating all her products around now.
I'm a nightmare. I'll get that bit in a minute. My mum told me I dither too much when I'm doing my lives. I've got to be more organised. That's what she said. After the last one.
What? Nanjil?
Yeah. Told me off because I couldn't find the gems. Turn your hand over, please. Right, so I'm using this drill bit. And I'm just going to take out from underneath. It's part rebalance, part look, she's put her fingers in all that glitter. Part getting, rid of the natural nail.
Yeah, it was a Kathy's course.
Yeah. My trouble is, I pay for courses, and I have done, and it takes me a year or two to get round to doing the buggers. I've got a few on the go. Okay, let's turn that up a bit more. I love doing this bit because it makes it look all nice and clean. I can't stand it when it looks manky underneath. Did you know, if you use toothpaste with a soft toothbrush, especially a whitening toothpaste, it cleans your natural nail underneath the acrylic, stops it going yellow. That's a good tip. So I've got a few customers that don't like me to take their natural nail out. So I get them all cleaning it with toothpaste. Okay, is that bit done? So then I use this bit. Oh. So that's like a green one. And I'm just going to go around the cuticle. It's just kinder on the cuticle than a hand file. Are we in shot? Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you a nice cuticle. Okay, that's that one.
Carol said this was good because you had 2 lives a week for 6 weeks, but had to submit your homework every week.
Okay, yeah.
Adela says she does that every day now because she told us
Yeah.
about it.
Well, your nails are made out of the same material and products as your teeth. So it keeps it clean.
I don't know that. We're all probably like filling our teeth now. Like,
Full of loads of useless information. Not as bad as my husband though, I have to say.
No, he has random facts. Like you think, how would you even come across that fact?
Has anyone got a husband that says when they're watching The Chase or something, why don't they know that? Are they stupid? And then I pipe up, well, I didn't know that.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Don't see me going on there.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the moonshiners was a drink. I thought it was a cult.
Yeah, she's never lived that down, bless her. Look, I'm missing a bit of black there.
And my nan's favourite one is when I said copper was a colour and not a material.
Yeah. Oh, let's do the other cuticle.
Get out short, but
Oh, sorry. I'm even worse when I'm trying to do my own nails on a live, because I bring my nails up to my chest to do it. Don't know why I do that, but I do. Okay, and then I go over.
Susanna said hello from Portugal.
Hi from Portugal. What's it like out there? Is it nice weather?
Not like this miserable weather out here.
Oh, do you know, I can't wait for spring.
We have 4 seasons in a day.
Like this bit's just, I missed a bit of the black, so I'm just going to fill that in. Just missed it completely. That's because I'm working underneath the camera. Can't always see. See? Done.
Done.
Done. Okay, so I then go over to a sanding bit, and it's like a 150. I've started doing it this way because of the fire, because I've got fibro and everything. I'll just get out of breath. I'll make.
Portugal is very nice.
Oh, I'm jealous.
I really wanted to go Portugal actually.
No, I've never been. My cousin's been, but I haven't. Always remember to look at your nails from the side to make sure that you've got the right shape. So I get most of the filing done with this, and then I just refine with my hand file. Okay. I forget to talk while I'm working, I'm so sorry. Concentration, you see. So, I put a post up earlier today. What do people do to relax? So what does everybody do to relax? I put down that I do nails and art and that, if I find that chilling. Guess what my husband put down? He put down sex. And so did lots of other people thereafter. It's like he gave them all permission to say that word.
Bella says it's mesmerising watching.
Oh, thanks. Right, so I'm using 100 grit and they're SBD ones. So they're coarse enough to do the job, but they don't cut my customers, which is what I like. Again, you keep your file straight. And then we go sides, over, side. So if you keep your file moving the whole time, you won't get lopsided nails. You know, you file one side too much and that won't happen. And because I've done most of it with the e-file, it is literally just a refine. So if you do, sorry, go on.
A few people are saying that they like watching you file.
It's a little satisfying.
Yeah, it is.
So when you use a coarse grit, like 100, because you're shaping and stuff, always, so I've got here somewhere, I've got a 180 one. Right, and what I do is, I go over with my 180 because it refines the scratches, so you haven't got any deep scratches when you put your top coat on. It's alright if you're putting gel polish on over the top, you don't have to do this bit, but if you're doing like a design set with coloured acrylic and stuff, you really should, because otherwise you're going to end up with scratches. I'm so sorry about my dog. Okay, that's that one done. Listen to him. He's so bad. So I keep my file straight to create my straight walls. These aren't like, these are more of a ballerina rather than a Sorry, it's because I'm putting you towards me, that's what it is. They're more of a ballerina rather than a coffin because they're not dead straight. And for coffins, I think you need to wear them slightly longer. So make sure you keep your file straight on the underneath. So it's all straight and as it should be. Check my nails on the sides. Okay. It's nice to be doing nails actually. I love doing my pens and my rings and my glasses and that. I really do, but it's nails for me. Remember to pull your customer's skin back so you're not filing away. Okay. Okay. See, because I did most of the work, when I did the prep, I gave my shape. It just quicker and easier when you get to this stage. And you're less likely, if you're using coloured acrylic, you're less likely to file it away. Okay. I do know what I do need to learn. I need to do some sort of photography lessons, because when I'm taking pictures of my nails or my products that I make, it comes out looking pants. I can't get it to look nice in the pictures. We're not in shot days.
Sorry.
So you're not watching?
I'm actually sharing it on my Instagram.
I have to rely on it because I don't watch the screen while I'm working. Okay, so I'm just going to go on the underneath of the free edge just to make sure there's no scraggly bits, because when I used to have my nails done and if I used to leave scraggly bits, I used to pick the buggers. So I do that to stop my customers from wanting to pick. Again, I spray my brush with IPA and get rid of all the dust.
Yeah, Nisha said she would like to do a photography one as well.
Yeah, I really need to learn some basics because do you know what? I haven't got a bloody clue, and you can clearly tell in my pictures. I just think, God, they look so much better in real life, and it's just such a shame. You just can't. I see other nail techs doing all these really gorgeous pictures, and mine don't come out anything like that. Right, so I'm just going to redo Daisy's foil bit. That's because I put the black on too thick. Okay, put that in for me. You see, look, I've got my nice little compact pile of dust in my tissue. It's funny the little habits you get, isn't it? Get a new bit of foil, shall I? I'm one of the world's messiest workers. I have stuff everywhere. Me and Daisy, because I've been doing bits and pieces in my nail room, I had stuff all over the gaff. So we spent all day sorting it out and clearing it up.
Worth it though, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks much better, but God, was it a bomb site?
It's because you have no customers, you see, so you're not...
No.
You don't have to tidy up.
God, I had coloured acrylics everywhere. Stickers.
Yeah, Nisha said she does the same. I did the same. I take ages to do mine. Must take about 20 of each before I get a good one.
I know. Yeah, I do. And then I crop it and I think, oh no, it's gone blurred, or I can never get it right. There's got to be a knack to stuff it.
No, it's just practice and it's perfect. And I think a lot of nail tech people use proper cameras.
Yeah, I don't do that. I use my phone.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, so I'm going to use, this is my gel paint, one of my gel paint palettes.
It's in my hand.
Daisy just, I can't trust Daisy. I'm just going to draw a little rose. Or paint rather. Give it a rest. God, my animals are not making a lot of noises.
They must know we're on live.
Always. Sorry, I got a tickle. I've been having problems with my asthma. And
I'll tell you when to take it. I don't know, I might take it.
yeah.
Every time you start coughing.
I was in hospital the other week because of blooming asthma. It's a royal pain in the bum.
They tried to tell us that it was a panic attack.
There you go, put that in the lamp. Okay. Always remember to clean your brushes off. Do not put anything that's got gel on it near your lamp, because it will cure your brush and then that brush has got to be thrown away. I've learned all these things the hard way because nobody told me. Leave it. So
I'll wait for this to dry now.
okay. Do you know, I actually woke up thinking about my nail designs. Isn't it funny? I woke up one day and instantly knew what I was going to do.
And that's why it's so good at this, because I don't have that inspiration. I have to look at pictures.
No, I don't. But I'm really naughty. I leave mine for weeks. I tell my customers off for doing it, and I do it. And it's only till it starts hurting because they're so outgrown or something. I think, oh, I better do my nails. So, yeah. Does anybody else do their own nails, or do you get other people to do them? I always manage to cut myself when I do my own nails.
Adela says she loves them. They look really unique.
Yeah, they're very me. Very bright.
What did you say to us the other day? When we move, but I think we're going to have a yellow kitchen.
Yellow? Yellow is one of my favourite colours.
It was just really funny and random. It was quite funny.
I've had a yellow kitchen before. I had white units and like luminous yellow walls. I absolutely loved it. Everybody's like, they need to put their sunglasses on to go into the kitchen,
Right.
but I was...
Nothing beats what I watched the other day. Was it Big Bill with SOS or something, isn't it?
It's a, yeah.
They were doing one, and the man that designs all the stuff inside, he decided to do orange kitchen, but when I say orange, the walls were orange, the cupboards were orange, the blinds were orange, all like the supplies were orange. Honestly, it was so bright. So
if you've got a bit of clear acrylic here, just put a bit of top coat on it, and then it'll give you the glass effect. I always call this bit with the top coat the magic bit. It's when the customers get to see what it actually looks like. And it's always the wow moment.
I love them.
This is quite funky for Daisy.
Yeah, I'm really plain girl kind of person.
With her mum sitting here with orange and green nails. Okay, put that in the lamp. So that's a tempering top coat that I'm using from SBD. So it's a bit thicker because Daisy, if you've got nail art, use a thicker nail top coat because it protects the nail art. Plus Daisy is not very good with her nails. She so I'm just picking this up. She don't wear gloves.
Nope.
So as I was filing her nails earlier, I could smell the bleach in the acrylic. If I put another bit of tissue.
Alicia said that she doesn't have a very good imagination when it comes to my nails. I only do mine and never had one customer never had the confidence. So she's never done customers, she just does her
I've
own.
seen your nails though, Nusha. They look fab. Yeah, I've seen them. You can do them. You should. You know, because there's some people out there that do some shockingly bad nails because of poor education. And they get away with it. So, you should. Do you know, it started off as a hobby for me. And it's because my sister used to do my nails for me. And I always argue with my sister. So I thought I'm going to learn how to do it myself. And I haven't looked back since. So,
I think I was one of the first people for you to do it on.
Yeah.
Wasn't I?
She used to moan like hell.
I used to hate having my nails done.
Well, I was a lot slower then too because I was learning. So...
Not now, you can bust out a set in an hour if they're simple.
Well, you pick up tips and tricks along the way, don't you? Okay. So that's them finished. I'm going to put a bit of cuticle oil on them, but tip, wait for them to cool down a fraction before you put your oil on, otherwise it dulls your top coat a little. So, yeah. And always double cure your top coat because it gives it extra shine. So they're a couple of good tips to have. Okay, so I think that's probably about it for tonight. It was just one of those mad moments where I just thought, oh, I might as well go live and do it live. So I just put a bit of oil on. I always look at my smile lines and go, oh yeah, they're not bad.
They are pretty good.
Because I used to be my nemesis smile lines. I could never get them right.
They're quite hard.
So there we go. Done. Do you want to put your other hand out? So Daisy's nails all done. I'll put a picture up later.
Okay, we'll get both of them in now.
Thanks for joining me. I'm going to try and do a few more lives actually. I think get myself out there a bit more. Stop being so lazy. My inbox is always open for if anyone's got any questions, needs advice, tips or help. You know, I'm happy to help like that. I think we should all work together and help one another.
Loads of people are saying they love them.
Oh, good.
They are really pretty, thank you.
Yeah. So that's this week's. It'll be much easier when I can have people come in and I can work on people's hands. I'm not very good at working on those fake hands. They pop up, the nails pop out and stuff when you're trying to file them and that, and I'm not that keen, to be honest. So I prefer a real hand. So, okay then. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.